Where are we? Zhangye.
Zhangye, something like that.
Yes, you.
And we're exploring the lovely night market.
Hi everybody! This week we get a really short time to have a look around the city of Zhangye. Still not sure how to say it. So basically, got up in the morning to see the Salt Lake.
Saw the Salt Lake.
And then
traveled the rest of the day.
So that actually meant driving on the coach from Chaka Lake all the way back to the place we'd started from.
Yeah, we did a big old loop. We had to get on a train in Xining to go to this little city called Zhangye.
And by the time we were ready to get out there and see Zhangye,
It's like 8 p.m.
yeah, it was already pretty late.
It's quite busy and very colorful.
Lots of places to eat delicious food.
Yeah.
And it was a really cool little town. But yeah, such a rush to try and see it.
So we get to the night market and I'm in charge of the camera. You want to hold it for a minute?
No, that's alright. This is the first meeting you do it.
Yeah, for once, Rachel took charge.
I hope I did a good job. Got all kinds of delicious food.
This food's on a stick.
That food's on a stick. We see all these stalls, all kinds of different foods, including one of my favorites, chicken feet. That's chicken feet. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not into that.
Okay.
We're not into that.
We're not into that yet.
Puffers.
And I got some, cotton candy, this really cool flowery cotton candy thing.
Candy floss.
I said we say cotton candy.
It's candy
We
floss.
say cotton candy. So we're walking around the night market after we wolfed down this big bowl of noodles, which was really good and cheap.
Yeah, they were nice noodles. Everything was cheap here, actually.
Yeah, everything was pretty cheap.
What are we looking at?
Nuts and seeds. Lots of nuts and seeds. There's dried fruit and nuts everywhere. I want those pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds. These are snacks. No, I have so many. Oh no, we have so much stuff and we're not buying.
I mean, you see dried fruit and nuts like everywhere in China, but here it was everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
What's this over here, babe?
Dried fruit, it looks like. I think we got some, well, I've never seen dried cherries. Nuts, dried apricots.
Would you give me a date? Would you date me? Oh yeah. Wait.
Cherries. I've never seen dried cherries before. Oh, dried apples.
Oh, I got dried cherries. They actually taste really metallic. Like ferrous.
Oh, here's some dried apples. Candied kiwis. Really want some, but like, we have so much stuff already.
The dried things that were red and yellow,
Yeah.
they're apricots.
They are apricots.
They are apricots. Everyone said they're not apricots.
I was pretty sure they're apricots.
Yeah, so we decided we really wanted to check out the city, but it's getting late. Things are starting to close anyway.
We've already eaten. We're good.
We want to let our hair down.
So we want to look for a bar. Can have a pint at the pub, eh?
With my burr.
We're a bar.
With my burr.
Burr.
With my burr back.
Don't talk like that. Found the bar on DD, and we walking down this dark road, and we find a belt shop, and Dave needs a belt. We have the belt district because we are on the Silk Road.
The belt
They are
shop.
not silk belts.
One road, many belts.
So you might have heard of the Belt and Road Initiative. Well, here was a road, and there
was a belt.
and there were belts. We're like, wow.
Hey, don't you need a new belt?
We could have a look at a belt.
Okay.
But my pants were my trousers were falling down. I needed to buy a belt.
Oh well, look, this man, he makes his own belts.
The guy actually he puts them together himself. He's got all his tools right there.
He cuts the shape and then he puts the marks on the side.
Are you sure? What is the material for that?
Right there.
Oh shit, yes,
And you think, oh, this will be pricey. It's like a bespoke, artisanal.
I just saw that these were cloth ones that you like.
Yeah, I like these. This is nice. Or maybe the squares.
Yeah, you look like a square person.
What did you say? Artisanal service.
Artisanal.
You know.
Artisanal.
And he's like, 15 kwai. That's like £1.50.
No, it's like.
How much is that in dollars?
It's like 35 yuan.
It was not. I swear.
Here, that's a nice one. Oh, look, here's the key.
Oh, lucky.
Still, it was cheap. You know,
was really
like
cheap.
a couple quid for this belt. I mean, he didn't make the belt that I bought, to be
No,
fair.
he
That
bought-
was an off the peg.
Yeah, you bought a cloth belt.
Yeah.
15
yeah.
Jifba. Yeah.
And as you can see here, we pay for everything with QR codes. You seldom use cash anymore. It's either Weixing or Jifubao,
Yeah, yeah.
which is
Alipay.
or
WeChat Pay.
Ah, shishini.
美国、英国。
You got the little camel?
Yes, I have the little camel. As you can see in our video, we also have another friend that we bought along the way.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Zhangye.
Zhangye. Say hello. Camels are the thing.
Yeah, because they actually have camels in this place, in
Yeah.
this region. So, yeah.
More belts.
Oh no, he walked down into the darkness. Oh, look at a little kitty on a leash. Oh, when we saw a cat on a leash too while we were walking around.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, kitty. Don't be scared. It's okay. Oh.
I laughed and he makes it seem sad, or just, it was a thing.
It's just so rare that you see a dog on a leash. They're all running around wild. And then sometimes you see a cat and it's tied, it's tied up. And it's like, it's just the complete opposite,
Little kitty ran away from me.
Dave doesn't like cats, as you see by our myriad of dogs.
The only reason we have dogs is so that they keep the cats away.
I don't hate them. I just like them less than most animals. They're my least favourite. But then some cats have been in my top favourite individual animals.
Depends on the cat, yeah?
Yeah.
Cats, they've just got this personality thing. Although, like I said, I have had some good friends who are cats.
So where are we going, Rach?
To some random bar that I found on Didi.
Thing is though, you might have the location of the place, but you get there, you've no guarantee it's even open. Or the building's still there.
So that should be fun.
Yeah. And we need to turn down this little small road down here. I guess this is where you buy cars. I don't know. Get some watermelons. Oh, there's a bouncy castle.
Nice.
We found it eventually, though.
I see seating.
Jellyfish in the air. Let's go take a picture.
Swingy chairs.
Yeah, the swingy chairs and the jellyfish-looking lights.
We never had a go on the swingy chairs. I wish I wanted to have a swing on the swingy chairs.
I didn't want to swing on the swingy chairs.
Hey, they changed colour.
Yeah.
Is there a blue now? They're pink.
I wanted to get to the bar, sit down, and we needed to charge our phones.
Oh, yeah,
have
yeah.
a beer. A juice store.
A what?
A juice store. It's a juice store.
It's very fashionable to have like an English word as the name of a shop or on your shirt.
Doesn't have to make sense, just so you know.
It rarely makes sense.
Road Commodity Exhibition Hall.
Sometimes we're walking along and we're like, oh, exposition. Oh, smell of air.
MC Impression Web. Edinus.
That jewelry brand shop says Fook you jewelry.
Fuck jewelry. Oh, miss all like Fanny's weddings. Yeah, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, it's hard to even pinpoint one because there's so many. This looks like you need to go this way. We don't bother to stop and ask for directions. I can't be bothered to use that much Chinese in one night. I'm tired. I'm just gonna follow this little arrow on my phone. That looks like a toilet.
But wait, we were coming this way and it's a straight line. Are you sure it's not further down?
But look at the arrow. This arrow wants you, America.
The arrow did not like us.
No, this looks like we're walking to our desks.
How do you say bar? What's this red place?
That's toilet.
The red place is toilet?
Yeah.
How do you say bar? We could ask these young people.
Well, I don't want to. I want to find it my own because I'm stubborn.
I really think we should just ask those young people.
I didn't feel like it. You need some effort. It's some effort to speak Chinese sometimes. And this arrow says if I follow it, we'll get there. It's neat.
It seems to me like I'd put a bar next to these swinging table chairs.
Yeah?
Because they're fun. People can come out with their drinks and they can drink them or sit in there. What's this?
We're almost to the bar,
Or we think we are.
but we can hear some music. Boom, 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 Boom. And we see this old guy at a table.
It must be something interesting.
Something.
If there's a crowd.
I want one. That's so cool. Here's something about work. I wonder if it's like a fortune told on paper by paint. So this old guy is painting, like really elaborately, as you can see, names.
Yeah, we weren't too sure what he was... We didn't understand everything he was saying. We could get the odd word.
我说中文有人听懂。
我会听到一点点。
哦，这是牡丹花。
可以。
牡丹花是代表我们国家的国花。
And as he's doing it, he'll be saying like, "Oh, this is a watermelon.
This is for
this
love.
is a big pink flower. This means
This is for love. This brings you good fortune. I had to have one. I was gonna say I want one. So, yeah, this one's mine. And look at the details. He did this just with like little brushes and stuff. Like,
yeah, I suppose there was like a razor
and it
blade
was,
or something.
and it
as
was
well.
so fast.
那我就不给你画画圈了，给你画个雄鹰好不好？大漠神鹰。
So that one's mine. Dave got his Chinese name done, but that's cool too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what's your Chinese name?
We're gonna keep these forever. He's written it in a different order, I swear. But it should be Wang De Long. The tiger was already there. He didn't do that in front of us. And then he writes some wishes on there as well for you. So like good luck. And
But we know he did the tiger.
Enjoy
it's not like a
yourself.
pre-printed thing.
yeah, it's legit. Because in Chinese, a name always has 3 characters. Our English names, obviously, they can be any length. And we can have middle names and stuff as well. They just wouldn't recognize it as a name. So
Yeah.
a lot of foreigners will have a Chinese name, and a lot of Chinese people, even at school, they'll be, oh, my name's Michael, sorry. Because they like 2 syllables. So I chose to have my Chinese name just because I thought he's doing the picture based on what the words mean, and he'd understand the meaning of each of the characters in my Chinese name. But you know, I never use my Chinese name.
事业辉煌，龙抬头，青云而上，飞黄腾达，巨腾山鹤。
I have a Chinese name, but I really wanted my English name. I imagine this, whenever, we get our own house and stuff, that these are on frames, and someone's like, where'd you guys get that done? On a road, in the middle of the night, from an old Chinese guy. This is what happens when you go back to your hotel room early. You miss out on amazing things.
It's nice. I got 2 dragons.
Yeah.
The angular.
Intangible cultural heritage.
Yeah.
Intangible. So finally we found the bar, and a nice place. It wasn't heaving with people though. And now we got our pictures, and we've done some tourism. We finally found a bar.
Yep. Saw some cool things along the way.
It's cool. They've got like a neon menu. They bring it, you open it, it lights up.
You can hear the guys in the background making some noise there. The Chinese love to play drinking games.
It's some number game, like 5 is 4, 4 is 5.
Yeah, was it? It's like 6. What is it like?
Such a ho, such a he, such a ha he. As you can hear, it's party time for people here.
1, 2.
But Dave taught them this game to where we just put a single dice and rolled it, and whoever had the lowest had a drink.
Yeah, and finally we were winning.
But yeah, we made some friends at the end. So join us next time.
When we go to the Matisi Temple, which is really cool. It's like Indiana Jones.
It's awesome.
It's amazing, all these cavey cavey temples and giant Buddha things.
You gotta watch to find out.
Yeah. Sorry, no spoilers, no
Can't tell
spoilers.
you anymore. Can't tell you more.
You don't tell me. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, subscribe.
And like.
Yeah. And comment. Bye. And fade.